And here we go.
What's good, man? We back with another one. It's your boy Joker. Do me a favor, huge favor, before we even get started. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell for any type of things that's coming up, and you're notified whenever we do this thing and we go live. First and foremost, man, this is about the breaking news, man. Luka Doncic, that his trade is complete and he is going to the Lakers. Of course, we get Anthony Davis, but we lose Luka. Now, let's do it like this, because I am born and raised Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school, the Jamal Mashburns, the Jason Kidds, man. We go back in the day with the Mavericks. We had a great championship with Dirk back in 2011. And, even obtaining Luka, I was like, okay, we're keeping it consistent with, the foreigners, but Luka is a special breed. He's a special kind. So I'm going to give y'all the real reason why I feel Luka is not on the Mavericks anymore. This is my personal opinion, just from me being in Dallas, me seeing the vibes, and me kind of seeing what's going on with the situation. So first and foremost, shout out Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban did come on the Real Life Street Stars couch, and we spoke about Luka Doncic. That was right before the Kyrie Irving trade. We eventually, after that conversation with Mark Cuban, we acquired Kyrie Irving. This is when he was going through that situation, and when he was talking a little anti-Semitic. Is that the word? Anti-Semitic or whatever. But we ended up getting Kyrie Irving. Life was good. We thought, hey, we're on our way to the championship, in which we did go to the championship. That's what also makes it confusing, but also makes it make sense. So for those of y'all who don't know, Luka Doncic is he's like us, man. He's basically a black man trapped in a white man's body, man. Luka, as you know, y'all don't hear him having no girlfriend. He doesn't have a wife. So in Dallas, Luka is the man. Luka's lifestyle, I believe, is why he is going to the Lakers. His lifestyle suits more so the Lakers. They want Luka Doncic to work out and get fit, but Luka likes to go downtown. He likes to pull up, have a beer or something if he chooses. He likes to just party. He has all kind of whips that he has this one car in Dallas that if you seen him coming, you would know it's him. I think it's the Superman. I think he has Superman on it. But it's tricked out. It's tricked out. So Luka, he's one of the guys, man. Luka, he's one of the guys. He's really embraced this culture in which he loves America. He loves America. His parents are still over there, wherever he's from, but he is an American. He's really embraced the culture, and I'm more so moving towards that it's his lifestyle that they just could not understand. Like, man, Luka, is he going to take us to a championship? Of course, he hurt himself back in December with a calf injury. He hasn't played in 27 games. He only played 22 games, but he was still averaging 28.1 points. He was averaging almost triple doubles every time he played. So he's still a great player, but he does have the calf injury, which of course he's not expected back until a little later. But the Mavericks are beating the Lakers in the boards. They are beating the Golden State Warriors in the boards. So the Mavericks are contenders to hit the championship. But again, we're doing it right now without Luka. So I'm assuming that they're going to, of course, bring in AD, which Mavericks do need a defensive monster. We need a defensive monster. So AD is that. Luka, I believe he's 25, about to be 26, February 28th. AD is 32, I want to say. I think he has a birthday coming up in March, but I want to say he's 32. So I think Mavericks are looking at the here and now. They're looking at right now. What can we do right now versus what are we going to do in the future? And I think the Lakers are looking at what are we going to do post LeBron. When LeBron leaves, he's, LeBron's 40, what is he, 40 years old? On his 22nd year. They're going to be like, what are we going to do after LeBron? We have to build around a superstar, and Luka is a perfect specimen to start honing into the guy you want. But I'm afraid for his lifestyle choices, LA is going to be nowhere good for him, man. He's going to get a nice beach house. Luka's going to live that life. And I think if y'all were worried about his lifestyle choices in Dallas, it's going to be more concerning in LA. So I just don't know. If y'all see Luka's body isn't as toned as Kobe's was, as Jordan was, but he's just as cold. And all they wanted him to do was get fit, get like a toned body, get more muscle mass and things of that nature. But Luka, of course, that's what makes him not a defensive monster, because he's like, well, I could shoot, I could score, but I'm not about to be all, in boys' faces. So it is going to be interesting. With that being said, I do believe the Mavericks have a good chance going into the finals. Or at least just going to the playoffs. Let's not even talk about the finals yet. Going into the playoffs with AD, just having that defensive monster up there. And then I do believe the Lakers, they'll have a great chance with Luka coming back. With LeBron, we'll just see what a high-scoring game looks like when there is no defense. And you got Luka and LeBron, going at it in regards. As far as I've seen, there are a lot of tweets about Mark Cuban's words where he was saying, I was going to stay with Luka Doncic forever. He said, if it came to between me and my wife and keeping Luka Doncic on the Mavericks, go ahead and sign the divorce papers, man. He's calling his lawyer, because that's how committed he was to Luka. But I see there's a bigger play here. I think, again, Mark Cuban doesn't own the Mavericks fully anymore. He split it with, I forget the lady's name, but the lady from Las Vegas, who's supposed to build, casinos out here in Dallas. I think it was a power move for Mark Cuban to even do that move, to sell the Mavericks. And again, he only owns like half of it. So it's not his whole decision anymore. So therefore, there's more players on the board to even make that decision. But with that being said, I think they're looking at the future of where it's going. If Luka even come back and have the kind of monster games he has after the calf injury, but also because his deal that's coming off the board, I think his contract ends next year, 2026, and they're going to ask, do they want to spend another $345 million to keep Luka on an extended contract to re-sign him? And I think that's more so a Lakers game. I don't think the Mavericks, looking at Luka, they expected Luka to win championships 3, 4, 5 years ago. And because he hasn't, he's got them to the finals last year. Last year they're in the finals. Could not compete, but last year they made it to the finals, so it is kind of weird to trade your star player the year before you made the finals, the year after you made the finals. It kind of reminds us of the Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors trade, where they went to the finals, and the very next year, Kevin Durant's playing with the team that beat him. Very weird, but it is a blockbuster trade. I am curious to see how everything's going to turn out. I think it's going to turn out for us as fans entertaining. Now, Dallas does lose its superstar. Luka Doncic was and is a superstar in Dallas, Texas. That's one thing that we're proud to say, that, you have your Cowboys, Dak Prescott. I don't want to talk about that. But you have your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. That's what you go see. You go see the Showtime. So no matter what, every Mavericks game is going to be packed to go see your star player. I don't know if they're going to be going to see Anthony Davis. I don't know if people are going to be going to see Kyrie Irving and things of that nature. I don't know if they're going to go out and see those guys. They want to see Luka because they think he's the great white hope. He's the second coming of like a Jordan, but in another skin color, you know what I'm saying? So I do know the LA is going to, they're going to bring Showtime, because now you're going to go see LeBron this season, and you got Luka playing. So the tickets for LA they're already gone crazy, but now it's going to be a show. It's going to be really a show. So with that being said, man, I just believe that Luka Doncic is gone because of the lifestyle that he chose to live out here. And I think Mark Cuban and the guys know, like, we better get ahead of this before it gets a little too crazy. And let's go and let him go, because the way he's trending, we don't think he's going to be trending to a superstar player to take us beyond the finals and further. There must be something going on inside, something they know, something that may have happened that they're looking at like, hey, let's go and cut our losses ahead of time, and let's let LA deal with that, and then let's try to win us a championship. Let's bring in AD. Now, I do feel when AD comes, it's going to be like that time we got Lamar Odom, where he came over here with Khloe Kardashian, and he was ready to kill himself living in Dallas. It just was such a different vibe from LA, that he felt depressed out here living in a penthouse downtown. We had to let him go like within a season. We're like, bro, if you don't want to kill yourself while you're out here, you could go. Hopefully AD doesn't have that same effect when he comes to Dallas. He's going to most likely rent him a house or get him a high rise out here in Dallas. Hopefully he loves the city. You know, it's not as fast as LA. It doesn't move as quick with TMZ and all the celebrities and stuff. But Dallas is a great place to live. Dallas is it's multicultural. There's a lot of money out here, and it's fun when you make it. But I can see someone living that fast of a lifestyle in LA or New York or Miami coming to Dallas and saying, man, it's very slow out here. But with that being said, give me y'all thoughts, man. What do y'all think happened? Why do y'all think the trade happened? What do y'all think is going on behind the scenes outside of what I'm talking about? Let's jump in the comment section, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. We can chop it up. But with that being said, man, this Joker, man, you already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to be coming in here with more videos, more reactions of things that's going on in the world. You know, I already know what's going on. We got some dope interviews coming up with real life street stars. So y'all stay tuned. It's going down. We about to have us one, man. Let's go.